Most people think introverts are just shy, quiet, socially awkward. But what if I told you that there are four completely different types of introverts, and most people don't even know which one they are? If you've ever felt misunderstood, drained, or mislabeled, this video might explain why. So let's begin. When you hear the word introvert, what comes to mind? The quiet kid in class? The wallflower at a party? The person who prefers being alone? That image isn't wrong, but it's incomplete. Introversion isn't just about how much you socialize. It's about how your brain and nervous system respond to stimulation. By definition, introverts need time alone to recharge. Too much external stimulation drains them emotionally. But according to research by a psychology professor at Wellesley College, introversion exists on a spectrum, and there are four distinct types of introverts. Let's break them down. 1. The social introvert. Yes, social introvert. Social introverts don't feel shy or anxious in social situations. They may even enjoy them. But here's the difference. They get drained faster. They enjoy spending time with people, but only in small doses and usually with a close circle they trust. Around close friends, they can seem outgoing, even extroverted, but they rarely open up deeply unless they feel emotionally safe. To strangers, they may seem private or reserved. 2. The thinking introvert. This is the classic daydreamer. Thinking introverts don't necessarily avoid people, they're just more interested in their inner world. They spend a lot of time thinking, imagining, reflecting. They're deeply introspective and often very aware of their own emotions. To others, they may seem distant or aloof, not because they don't care, but because they're processing life internally. They often struggle to explain their thoughts because their inner experience feels richer than words can capture. 3. The anxious introvert. This type is often confused with social anxiety. Anxious introverts crave solitude, even when they're around people they love. They tend to replay conversations in their mind, overanalyze what they said, wonder what they should have done differently. They feel especially uncomfortable in new or unfamiliar social situations. It's important to note, being an anxious introvert is not the same as having an anxiety disorder. However, if someone avoids necessary social situations because of strong physical reactions like shaking, nausea, or a racing heart, that may be social anxiety and requires professional support. Any personality type, introvert or extrovert, can experience anxiety. 4. The restrained introvert. This is the introvert next door. Restrained introverts dislike being rushed, especially into social situations. They're thoughtful, cautious, and routine-oriented. They prefer plans made in advance and feel overwhelmed by sudden changes. They're happiest relaxing alone, watching their favorite shows, reading, doing yoga, or sticking to familiar routines. They also tend to need more time to mentally and physically warm up, especially in the morning. Predictability feels safe to them. Final thoughts. If you didn't fully relate to any of these types, you might be an ambivert, or closer to the extroverted side of the spectrum. Understanding your personality helps you communicate your needs, protect your energy, and build healthier relationships. So now I'm curious, which introvert type did you relate to the most? Or did you see yourself in more than one? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might finally feel understood. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.